Well, we're over here at the CCA workbench, and new products is something we talk about every week. Dave, let's just get right into it.
All right, well, we're going to talk first about these Fend-All dock fenders from the fellows at Decks and Docks. And, you know, if you get a dock built by anybody, you're going to want some fenders on it because you're going to be putting your boat up against it. And these are really made out of a special PVC that's impervious to the sun and weather and whatnot. It's got an internal high energy absorption with the way it's built, you know. And they come in 6 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet. But these are made mostly for pilings. And seawalls and whatnot, so you can put them up against there. They come with ones where you can put them on a straight plank or even on a corner, like this one's made for a corner.
I like it.
Heck yeah, man! They keep your boat looking
our
nice.
Boat from getting banged up for sure.
Exactly. Plus, it keeps your dock from getting messed up as well.
All right, what else you got?
Well, these are the new Mustad Elite Ultra Point jig heads from Mustad. They've come out with these just recently. They took about 18 months to put them all together, and they've got 10 different models, you know, from the glow heads from a 1/16 ounce all the way up to, you know, a 1/2 ounce jig heads, and just really nice jig heads. They use the Ultra Point hooks and have a really nice setup as far as, you know, the thickness of the hook. They got real thick ones, and they also have real skinny ones, you know, in case you want to put them in. Now this is I love these a lot. This is a live target, live mullet. You can pull them out of there if you like, but you know, it's got double X hooks. If you can get it out of there without hooking yourself. The thing about it is, they just look really, really nice, and it looks like a mullet. And this is a walk the dog type bait. This is a surface bait, which I'm always, you know.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
That thing looks like a mullet, you know, right here. I mean, and that's why they're called live target. But you know, like they double strength hooks and the realistic triple eyes.
Now, Dave, what's this big cart? Why don't we bring?
We got Anthony Amos here. Come on out here, Anthony. This is our new SeaMule, and what this one is beach cart, correct?
Yep, that's exactly right. A few mates of us got together and thought we needed to improve what was in the marketplace, and a great mate of mine, Brian Taylor, said, let's build something completely different that isn't in the market right now.
The SeaMule, and this is to get all your stuff out onto the beach.
That's exactly right. So if we can do it all from the beach, and including obviously the Wade product that we've got over here, or the interchangeable parts, keeps it all together and gets us to the beach with everything we need to fish from the beach.
You got your spikes on there, and all this stuff comes off, you said?
It does. Everything's interchangeable, so you can either sort of load it up with anything that you need. You know, you might even be able to sort of put a few little beers in here if you like to, but as Australians probably would. But unlike, you know, fitting all the stuff in the kangaroo's pouch at home getting down to the beach, this is a better way of doing it.
How many rods can you put on here? Or?
Mate, there's probably a total of about 6 or 7. You know, it just depends on what sort of rods, obviously, you know, depending on the fisherman itself, but it just brings back a whole brand new element to fishing from the beach.
Right, and you got 6 spikes there as well.
Yeah, that's
right. It's always a pain to carry the spikes.
And it's durable. It's going to last for a lifetime. It's not sort of the stuff that we sort of found in the marketplace, and it brings a lot of value, you know, to the anglers.
I see that you can take these wheels off.
You can. That's what this whole thing's about. It's about improving or taking away, or even if it's a smaller space to get to by the beach, you can actually sort of make it a little bit tighter. And as we're sort of saying, with the other 2 products that we have, all of it's interchangeable. You can take pieces off and add pieces together. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
So the other ones you have is you have a pier one that's just purely for pier. I imagine you could roll this one down the pier if you wanted to.
Yeah, you probably could.
How's that pier one a little different from this one?
Well, I guess it's sort of more lower to the ground. It's sort of got open up a little bit more, and you can sort of put more pieces together. Because, you know, if you want to fish with a mate, you know, you sort of want to be able to sort of take a few more things down there together. You know, with an esky full of beer, perhaps. You know, just sort of making a little bit more of a fun day.
And I heard it's got like a pivot on the front.
That's correct.
3 wheels versus 4.
The space that turns around is in such a short circle that you don't have to be, you know, on a huge pier to be able to turn around. But that whole thing fits in the back of a boot of a car. Oh, sorry, a trunk. In the trunk of a car. Every single one of them folds up, gets into its little space, and fits right inside, you know, a trunk of a car.
Anthony, the other one's over there is made for wading.
Now, real quick, this one's a tow wade, right? You can put it behind you?
Well, that's right. You can actually be in the water, this floating in front of you, where you can actually sort of fish from it. And again, all the interchangeable parts can actually maneuver with each other to be able to use.
All right, so last question for you. Where do we find out more information? How can I find out more about it?
What's really exciting about this, mate, is that getting together and working a plan SeaMule.com is where you've got to go to right now. The pre-orders that we're sort of working with, and we're going to be doing a Kickstarter campaign. So just jumping on that website for now is really what's going to nail it.
Well, I think this will probably give you a Kickstarter.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
All right,
Thanks for
man.
coming, bro.
You know,
Thank you very much.
And I'm all about fishing with a mate. So, Bree, when are we going fishing?